That was just an unfortunate start. We started like 16-0.
No, we played bad that entire game, bro. That's not even the start.
So, bruh, I had the worst game ever. Could not get a shot to fall. 0 of 4 from beyond the arc. 1 of 7 in total. My matchup was hitting me with screens left and right, running that PNR. And then, you know, I got a message from one of the guys. Now, this actually wasn't shade. This let me know he was a supporter because I had a video titled, I Lose My Power. So that was kind of a joke, but check us out.
Get this dub, bro.
Run the B50s, man. We practiced that shit most of the day yesterday. I don't know why we're not.
Oh, man, y'all saw that, right? Awful game. Couldn't make a shot fall. Was getting hit by the screens. It was just a terrible day. Anyway, folks, what is going on? I am KspadeTheProspect, the leader of the Wolf Pack, the CEO of the Made Men crew. You guys are back watching a brand new Pro-Am gameplay here. And we got lucky, man. Anytime you go out there and you have a terrible performance like I had in our first game, you hope when you search that second time that you get that same team back. At least I do. So I was fortunate enough to get this team back, and you got to understand at the time that we played this game, I was going through it with my jump shot. Most of you guys, if you come through and you watch the live streams, you know I'm no longer using base 8. I ain't trying to tell you what to use, but I had to get off of that base. I was in love with that base, but then it just got real inconsistent for me, and it was shots that I know I should have been greening that I just wasn't greening. Like I was just white barring a lot of shots, and I was just pissed off. So anyway, we lost that game. The good news is, in that game, I learned something about our opponents, their offense. Now, they run their offense through their 2-guard, who I believe is a pure sharp. I'm not sure. Somebody's going to correct me in the comment section. But what I did learn in that gameplay is they run a lot of PNR. They reminded me a lot of us early in the cycle. Like, early in the cycle, man, we ran that PNR, and I think we ran it better than anybody. That's just my honest opinion. And then the game changed, and then we made different players and different arcs, and we kind of adjusted to the meta. You know, every time I upload a video, at least one person jumps in the comment section and expresses their disdain for the 5-out. I get it. I know how people feel about it. But like I said to somebody in the comment section earlier, last year the meta was PNR. Everybody ran PNR because, you know, you got the pick and roll maestro, plus the brick wall was so OP last year. And so many point guards ran with those point forwards or those playmakers, and when they got glowed up on their grand badges and they was coming off of them doggone picks, it was nothing you could do to stop it. And everybody ran it. And it seems like people weren't as negative against the PNR as they are against the 5-out. Or we could go back a couple of years to where everybody had a post big, just doing post fades, unstoppable, and it really was nothing you could do to stop it. Nobody really cried too much about that. So I don't know what it is about 5-out, but every year it's going to be something in this game that's going to be the meta, and people are gonna adjust to it. You know, that's just what I feel about it. So anyway, they run the PNR, they run it well. I gotta give them that credit. They run it well. They run it pretty much with the 2 and the 5. So the 5 would come up and set a pick. Oh, no, I lied. They would run it with the 4. The 4 would come up and set a pick, and then the 2 would shoot. And what was messing us up is, in my own opinion, y'all, you know, somebody might feel completely different, but what was messing us up was, I feel like we was playing expecting to roll. Like, they was playing PNR, and they would expect to roll, and I wouldn't get, like, I would get hit by a big body screen. I wouldn't get over it, and my man was cashing. If he had a little bit of room, he would cash. So it wasn't a situation where I could try to play back and dodge the screen. He would kill me. And like I said, they ran, you see, they just did it right there. They ran it well. Now right here, he's not able to make that shot fall, but they ran it well. The good news is, we're here in game 2. I kind of know what to expect. I can't let that same mess come out and cook us. Also, I shot 1 of 7. I couldn't get a damn shot to fall. So the game plan offensively is, hey, I'ma just play off ball. I might play on ball some, but we really gonna run it through Spark, because the build that Spark has is a bully build. I say it all the time. That is no disrespect to Spark. It's no shade. It's no salt whatsoever, because Spark can do, look, Spark been doing work with this build. Let me make sure I say that. But that build is a bully. It can do a little bit of everything. It is hands down the most balanced build in the game. I'm promising you. So I like what he's able to do with it. And Spark, his progression since he's joined this team has been crazy. It's been crazy. Like, nobody could even debate the fact that Spark now and Spark who he was when he first came here, they like night and day, fam. They completely different people. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look for the P&R on defense, and on offense, we're gonna run it through Spark if need be. And you heard what Slim said early in this gameplay right here. Let's get in our play set. You know, we got a set that we got a lot of variety out of, and we just got to use it. You know, we know what's up. We know what we got to do. You just got to go out here and make it do what it do. So here we go. Game 2, that's enough for the setup. I guess you guys see the lineup. In case you don't, I got you there too. Me and Slim are going to take care of the guard duties. Of course, we got Spark in that small forward spot. We got Big Goofy down there handling that. Now we got to prepare for these raps. Raps and P&Rs, their offense. And, you know, sometimes you can know what's coming. That don't necessarily mean you can stop it, but at the same time, if you know what to expect, it's a little bit easier to prepare for it. Now, you see, rebounds seem to be a bit of an issue at sometimes for us. I don't know if they had a rebounder on the floor, but I know we was given, you know, like we kind of had our fair share of problems right here. 10 seconds on the clock. Hey, shoot, man. Shoot. Hey, I shot like crap last game. It can't get no worse. You know, shoot. I still got to come out and take my shot if I like it. All right? 35 seconds on the clock to end the first quarter, and you see what I'm saying about this high screen, man. I'm trying to stay with him. I hate that call. Even my player was like, what? I hate that call because I didn't even press it. I didn't reach or anything. I just was playing what I thought was real good defense, bodying this dude up. And then, you know, they hit me with that BS blocking foul. But that's what I got to do. Gonna try to stay on the shooter's hip pocket, and if for some odd reason I get hit by that screen, whoever matchup is hit me with that screen, I need them to show hard on that shot, because worst case scenario, you want to give up the 2 and not the 3. End of the first. Great defense by Spark.
Good D, Spark. Come on.
And what can you do? Like when that kind of stuff right there falls, what can you do? So here we go. Second quarter, man, we didn't quite hit our scoring goal for the first quarter. I like what we did defensively, especially considering how things went a few minutes ago. Now they started to do something different. Whenever we would get in our set, they would play it in a weird way. And the whole time I'm looking at the way they playing it, and I'm trying to make adjustments in my head. I'm not gonna let them push us away from our set, but we gotta make some adjustments. We gotta play things a little bit differently right here. Now we get the block. Ray is able to get the loose ball. We got numbers. That's probably not the best read I could have made, but we'll take it. We get the bucket right there. Looked like we probably should have got a trip to the charity stripe too. Maybe I'm just being a little optimistic, but here we go. I like where we are right now. Even though this ain't a massive lead, look at the pick. And I don't get over it in time. And I'm just, look, those are shots that he was making in game 1. I got back, but I'm not even gonna lie, I was late getting back. I don't even know if I got a contest on that. I don't think I did. So, I mean, these are looks that he was making last game. They just not falling now, all right? There go my first miss of the game. I'm okay with that. That's a bit of an aggressive take, especially for a sharpshooter primary, but I like it, though. I like it. I don't never want him to feel like I'm only going to do this, or I'm only going to stay out and shoot 3. I'm all over the place. I don't want you to get comfortable. I don't want you to know where I'm going to be. You don't know how I'm going to attack, fam. You don't know me like that. They come back and answer with a 3. Now, we in a situation right now where we could get uncomfortable and say, let's go away from the set. Let's do something completely different. I'm not ready to do that yet. I'm still watching the way they playing it. We still gonna stay in this set, and I'm gonna set some things up. Now I noticed every time I came off the top of that set, the big man would come up and hedge me. All right. Now I like that right there. They get lucky, they get the block, but we switched. We had that big on me and Spark. Either one of us could have attacked. I like Spark attacking a little bit better than me, and I was there. I was there right there. Like, those are the shots I felt like was falling in game 1. Now, either way, we got a tie game. Now we're going to switch it up a little bit. Now we're going to let Spark run the O, and you're going to see what I'm saying, man. Like, Spark couldn't get what he liked. Stayed patient, though. Didn't put up a bad shot. Reset up the offense. He's going to throw it to me. I like this position. Threw it right back to him. That's an easy basket. I like that because they are actually playing really good defense on us. They swarming. They showing. They recovering. They doing everything right. All we got to do is be patient, because if you slow it up, man, they going to make a mistake. They going to break somewhere. Somewhere they going to be weak, and when we find that weakness, we attacking it. We are. Meanwhile, I got to give them their props. The ball movement on their offense was pretty nice. They kept working to find a shot of their own, so both teams kind of in that same spot. So we tied up at 21 apiece right here. Second quarter, we are definitely losing because we had a better first, and we tied up right now. So I know they win in this quarter. However, we still in a position where I feel like we got momentum, which is crazy. It's a tie game. Once we show them the offense through Spark, that's something that I don't think we showed them at all in the first game, and if we did, we didn't show it to them enough. I really don't remember, but we didn't show it to them enough if we did, because it didn't necessarily look like they was ready for Spark running that offense. It just didn't. Spark reaching for the steal attempt right there, almost giving up the 3, but the defense, we look like one unit. When a team playing really good defense, man, it kind of looked like Hey, we look good. Come on, man. Give me my props right here. They go to the basket. Shot clock ends up expiring. It was going to be our rebound anyway. I'm calling it. And now we get a chance to expand on what we're doing. We get a stop on defense. The offense got to come out here and get right. And boy, my man, that Drake lookalike was in the right place at the right time because I was gone. You heard? I was out. One extra pass over the rated. Wide open. That's bang, bang. You already know, man. He not missing that. That boy said he can press X as good as anybody. Like, if he open, give him that. All right, so now we starting to pull off. Now we got an opportunity to possibly win. The second I got hit by the big body, Spark was able to show right there, and that's the whole offense, bruh. That right there was messing me up in game one. Oh, it was messing us up, in all fairness. Now, when you look at the box score, you're going to say, damn, Spade, you gave up 32? But I'm telling you, if they running that PNR right, it requires some, you got to get some help, folks. Got to show on it. And it reminds me of this story. I'm finna go in story mode if y'all don't mind. It reminds me of the story of this dude that I used to work with. Look at Spark.
Get him in there.
What?
Stupid bitch.
Damn. Okay, Spark. But it reminded me of this dude I used to work with, bruh. He was coaching his kids in like a church league. And they were young kids, so he was like, man, I had the league messed up. I had taught my kids pick and roll. We was running pick and roll, and we had the league messed up. Nobody could stop us. And then at one point, we played a team that was running pick and roll, and my kids couldn't stop it, and it was frustrating to me because I was just yelling on the court, they are running our offense. They're doing what we do. And he said he realized at that point that he never really teach his boys how to stop the pick and roll. Like, they was running it to perfection, but he never really tell them how to stop it. And I felt like that was a funny story. So for us to come out here and see these guys running the offense that we came out this cycle running, it messed us up in that first game. I ain't even gonna hold you. Had us jacked up, all right? Now, here in the second game, we still are not, look, I got hit by the big body right there. Great show. And yeah, I know, they get to the basket, they get the two, but I feel like that's the best way to play it, man. You want to chase them off that perimeter. If you can, stop that roll, you want to stop it. If you can't, you definitely want to stop that three. Now, look, now I'm going to call out an adjustment right here. I knew the big was going to hedge. I sent Spark on the back door.
Good call.
I believe it's a good call. That's what everybody on the team said, good call. So we were able to steal the second quarter as well. Even though we started out bad, we go into the half with damn near double-digit lead. Not quite, but I like what we got going. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it. I'm giving it to Spark. Spark actually had his eyes open, looking way down the court. Saw Slim wide open for the midi. We'll take it. That double-digit lead I just spoke on, we got it. Now look, in the second half, my boy leverages. He's gonna go extra hard. Look, there's the pick right there. And that's what I'm saying, like we was playing it wrong. I'm not picking on my boy Rated, but when I get hit with that big boy screen, I need my big, you gotta step up on it. You gotta show on it, make sure he don't get a look at that three. And then like I said, we might give up the roll to the basket, but you gotta slow that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta slow the shot. Slim comes back and get our three back. I like that. I said I was up double digits. Damn it, we up double digits. They get an unfortunate turnover right there. Great look off the inbound. Can't get it to fall, but I like that look. I like that. So look, it's no reason to change anything. We got a little bit of flow right here running it through Spark. And I mean, that's what we're going to keep doing. Now, here we go. I had not seen that yet. We went a little deeper. I have seen it, but I wasn't ready for it. I ain't going to lie. He go to the snatch. Got your boy a little bit. Threw me back. Okay. All right. And I see, I think it's dope that they run their offense through there too. And that he's their like leading scorer. You know, everybody talk about wanting to see something different. Here's something a little different. I mean, granted, you still kind of got to have the floor space. You got to, y'all. This court's just a little too small, or the player models are too big, whichever way you want to say it. Tomato, tomato. But you still want to space the floor. So even though they running PNR, it still looks just like a damn 5 out. It still looks just like a 5 out. So, you know, I'm going to get off the 5 out soapbox. I'm going to get off of it. But at this point right here, Slim was like, Spade, I don't feel like you playing high enough on this guy. And I'm like, Slim, I think I am. You know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. And he said, you know what? Put me on him. I got him. I said, bet. Actually, maybe it was after this play. At some point, Slim got fed up with what he was seeing. You see right here, maybe overcompensated, but still was able to keep him from getting that score. Now here comes the wraps. We got to play the wraps right, and they tried to go. I like what they did right there. Double wraps and a cut to the basket. I see what y'all doing. I like it too. I ain't even gonna lie. I like it. I like it. I go to the basket, get hacked, go to the charity stripe. You know I like free stuff. Give me both of them. Give me both. Now we got Slim on leverages. He's going to try to play a little bit tighter than I was. Make sure we deny this guy a three. He drives to the basket. He's got nothing, though. Both guys was there. Slim and Rated was right there. He didn't have a chance of getting anything right there. And we got him in a situation where late in the shot clock, they just got to force up some mess. I like that. That's a great defensive possession right there. I'm looking at Slim like, okay, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Meanwhile, Spark out here disrespecting everybody. I see you, Spark. When Spark get in his bag, it's a whole different ball game, bro. I'm telling you, it's a different ball game. Still a 10-point lead in the third quarter. 2 minutes to go. Hey, Slim was, I should have probably put the audio in right there. When I tell you Slim was in his talking bag too, he was like, yeah, putting that box on you. What's up? Put that press on you. I was like, okay, Slim, I see you. Spark going back to the basket, catching another body. He collecting them shits, obviously. And the lead continues to grow. So the third quarter, a lot of times it's the quarter that we taper off. So far, not today, not in this one. I like it. I see the cut though. I'm on it, not gonna jump, stay implanted, forcing these guys to get a look that they want. He actually got a pretty good look. Couldn't cash it though. And this might be the case. The offensive rebounds are about to kill us again. Rated does a great job of getting back. We finally secured a rebound. We got Rated out. He was just up there contesting that long three. All you got to do is turn around and run out. Hey, man, they probably need to get a timeout. Third quarter, I feel like the momentum is definitely ours. I think so. Leverages comes back. Here's the wrap. And Slim and Spark played it perfectly. I like that, y'all. I see y'all up there. Got a little confused right there, though. Off the wrap, they both went the same way. Left him. He got wide open. He made the shot. I like it. Now, a funny moment in the game is right here. Slim wants Spark to cut and just watch.
Now. Why the door's open? Why the door's open? Why the door's open? Cut. Why the door's open? Cut. Why is it cutting? Hit his face.
Green.
Now look, I like how Rated said green before I even really released it. Like Rated already knew what was up. We gave Slim hell for this, and it's so easy to do, man. I do it sometimes too. I think anybody that run the offense do it sometimes, but you will have something in your mind premeditated that you want to see, and sometimes it'll make you put blinders on, or you'll get tunnel vision. You'll be looking for that one thing, and it was so funny. He was like, why is he not cutting? And I think everybody else on the court was kind of like, because Spade is wide open? Like, you know, we didn't know what was going on right there. Spark is still in his bag, though. He ain't got a cut. He getting it from everywhere. And once again, man, when Spark is playing like this, everything goes easier for us. The entire team look better when we got Spark in his bag like this right here. Last 20 seconds, that should have been a steal. Played it perfectly, in good position. Press the button to get the steal. That's those things you can't control. That's very frustrating, but they maintain possession. They end up using a whole lot of time getting to the basket, and they convert. Now, they still leave us 9 seconds on the clock. We got an opportunity to get a good look, and I felt like old boy was kind of playing off of Slim. I guess he was kind of baiting, though. Slim tried to get him with that step back move. The defense actually recovered, and after we dumped it down to Philly, it really wasn't enough time to do anything else. Fourth quarter, though, we got 5 minutes to maintain what we got. Unless we do something just way crazy, I don't see us losing this. We put the pinch on old boy, get the cork. I go straight to the basket. I see what you did right there, for. He was trying to play in between me and Spark. Put him in a tough spot. He was like in between a rock and a hard place. That's what old folks call it anyway. He wasn't able to get the stop. We score right there. All the pressure is on, and I ain't forgot. You know, like I said, a dude on the other team that sent me the message about losing my power, I didn't take it as shade, because I knew that many watched the videos, because I had that video where I couldn't make a shot where I was like, I lost my power. So I know in his mind, he thinking, damn, you know, I said something to him. Now they out here playing better. Woo, okay. Now they out here playing better. And look, every time it's a stoppage of play, I try to pull up my messages so I can reply to him again. And I just don't have the time. Like every time something stops, somebody gets fouled, I pull it up and I go, man, I ain't got a chance. And then I end up backing out of it. You know I wanted to pull that. Now my confidence ain't that far back yet, but I wanted to catch and shoot that, but the pass took me back too far. We still got 10 seconds on the shot clock though. This entire possession is ugly, but guess what? At the end of it, hold on, still 3 seconds. At the end of it, we still end up getting a bucket, man. Philly put it up, missed it, got his own board. When you start to see that kind of stuff go your way, you pretty much know how the day is going to end, and that's the way I was feeling. So I'm going to make y'all hang around for a minute. Hold up, we're going to draw the curtain storm, but stay with me for a minute. So what we kind of felt like was, after we made whatever adjustments we needed to make on leverages to make it where that PNR wasn't getting him the looks that he wanted, we kind of felt like they didn't really show a plan B. Like, I'm not gonna say they didn't have a plan B, because they also ran the raps too, but I felt like we played the raps really good even in the first game. What killed us was the PNR. So we playing the raps better, we doing a better job on the PNR, and it seemed like they kind of got stagnant. So we started to pull off. Like, you're looking at the score and it looked like a big lead, but the game actually was pretty close. It kind of got to the point where Leverages was having to put up shots that he probably didn't want to put up. just because he was watching, you know, the lead that we had continued to grow. It kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now I find a moment to get in my bag, and you know, he had told me I lost my powers. I wanted to let him know I think I found him. You know, I think I found him that game right there. So anyway, man, we about to get up out of here, man. As you can see, man, the guys continue to fight, and we wanted it back. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, anytime we lose a game, you definitely want it back. But when we lose a game and you got me shooting 1 of 7, like, I know we better than we played in that first game. And the only thing, I just wanted it back. I wanted it back bad, and we eventually got it back. So anyway, man, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a favor, bang that like button. Bang it. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm about to draw the curtains right here. We out the next time, folks. Yeah.